My best friend slash wife introduced me to Fate, and I've loved it ever since because of all the characters who are outlandish and based on so many different famous, infamous people. And it's just really entertaining to see them fight.
I've been kind of like a history nerd growing up, and it's part of the fun is trying to figure out who everybody is. And
before I was into Type Moon, I was into Mobile Suit Gundam, and that has, as you know, 20-something series. So when I found Type Moon and it had all of this other stuff, it's just something I could put time into looking into, and there was a whole plethora of content that I could really, get invested in.
So I really like how the servant summoning system works, how you can bring heroes in history.
So I think it's really cool that they decided to go the route of taking different historical figures or different mythological stories and things from different regions and cultures and mixing it all into something that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's still really cool.
I just absolutely love a lot of the designs that they come up with for some of the characters.
it's just really unique, and it's just this ever-expanding universe that...
I think it's the creativity behind it. They always have something new going on there, and with all the ideas they have around heroes, it's just neat.
We're going to add some concepts to this we typically don't see in most animes, even tabletop functions. So I really like that they're willing to take that push and do it with the Fate universe and with the Tsukime universe in that concept.
And just how interesting the characters are, and how they'll take some liberties in order to explore the smaller details of a character's personality, whether it be a historical character or somebody from legend.
I think it was a great idea that could be executed a little bit better, but I love it all the same.
As an English major, I am obsessed with all the legends and stories, and I grew up with them as with my dad telling me them and our family history. So I just love seeing all the legends brought to life and how they're brought to life and work together.
My favorite thing is how expansive and detailed the world building is and how deep the lore runs. And of course, I really love Fate and all the concept of heroic spirits. I think it just leaves so much room for creativity.
Type Moon is a massive, massive universe with a lot of lore, and when it comes to things that I like to sink my teeth into something.
As much of a mythology nerd as I am, I absolutely love to see their takes on them. But a lot of the writing and the characters themselves, their personalities they give some of these people, I absolutely love seeing their takes on them.
It's a whole network of ideas to use to create a original work out of.
And I just absolutely love how the characters go up against each other and how they're matched and which ones are which. It just makes me so happy to see how good that works out.
I think it's kind of interesting to look at the growth and what his original idea for what kind of story he wanted to write was versus later on the Fate stuff. If you look at Tsukihime, it's kind of like a continuation of Kara no Kyokai. You got the mystic eyes of death perception. That was kind of his thing.
I'm not gonna lie, the moment Gil showed up, I kind of got hooked into it. But then on the long run, after reading more about it, it was honestly how good the writing is when you start reading material outside of the shows.
I guess the most important thing to me was probably just the atmosphere and the storytelling. It was just very, very, kind of somber, but also interesting and impactful. So that's my little rant.
So what first drew me to Type Moon was the visual novel, which I really enjoyed because it was like playing 3 different visual novels in the same game. Definitely Fate Zero.
Fate Zero! Fate Zero.
Probably the Fate Extra series.
Fate Extra, hands down.
Gotta go with Fate Extra.
My favorite one, obviously, is Melty Blood.
Fate Zero, by far.
My favorite work is Kara no Kyokai / Garden to Sinners.
All right, so it's Apocrypha.
The original Fate Stay Night visual novel.
Fate Apocrypha, I think, is my favorite.
If Apocrypha were done by a studio that knew what it was doing, it would be Apocrypha. Otherwise, it's Unlimited Blade Works.
Well, you've heard it. If Fate Apocrypha was done by a different animation team, it would probably be Apocrypha.
Carnival Phantasm.